Welcome back to AskAPop. Today we're talking about PB and Js and catching them. You know what they say, give a man a fish and he'll eat today. Teach a man a fish and you probably won't see him all weekend long. I really don't think that's exactly the way that phrase is supposed to go. But anywho, I'm only half talking about that statement anyway. You see, like everyone else on this planet or most people, I've been lucky enough to walk on both sides of the teaching and learning aisle. And I've noticed that, especially when you're teaching loved ones, it's really, really hard when you're teaching them not to jump in and do for them when you see them struggling, especially if you see them kind of making mistakes, because that means that they're going to struggle around and they're going to see them making mistakes. But that mistake sometimes leads to them learning, and that learning is part of all the process. And that's the only way that they're going to learn and grow better and get further along with it. Anyway, what led me to this was watching a little bit today with his first PB&J and making an unholy mess in the process. It was truly a joy to watch. Both he and I had fun with it, and I think it was the first of many PB&Js that he and I will have together. And it got me thinking back to that first Sunday school class that I had, and thinking back and thinking about the good Lord looking down on me in the all-knowing way that only the good Lord could have, and just kind of chuckling, knowing that he's thinking, looking ahead, saying, by the 100th time or 200th time that Cecil does this, he's bound to get better at it. And, the kids were hooting and hollering and just having a ruckus of a time. And I do have to apologize to our CE director, Mary Ann, because, like I said, the kids were hooting and hollering and they were having a good old time with it. Anyway, what I'm getting at is the only perfect person to ever walk this earth did so about 2,000 years ago. He set a really, really high bar, and ever since then, we've all been trying to reach it. We all fail, but we all try really hard, and we have to teach others how to do so. And in the process, they're going to fail, but they're going to try. And the trick is to try to be just like him, to be like Christ. Christ-like. Doesn't that mean Christian? That's got a ring to it. Well, that's about all for me today. Hopefully one day I'll get better at these too. The Bible verses today are Mark 1, 16 through 20, and Proverbs, the whole chapter, 22. And as far as questions, I was lucky enough to have some great teachers and leaders throughout my life. Matter of fact, I still do. Do you have any that you can name? Were any of them in the church, or were they faith leaders, or are they faith leaders? Are you a faith leader or a teacher to someone that you know? That's about all for me today. God bless you. Have a great day. Thanks for listening in to AskAPop today. Be sure to like and subscribe if you found this useful and helpful. If you have any feedback, please feel free to give it. You can reach us at AskAPop.com, or feel free to leave something in the comments. God bless you.